Today is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I had two messages that the Most High wanted me to bring today. I'm going to do one early, and then after that one, I'll do the other one. I want to address the gang members, the Crips and the Bloods, whatever gang member. I wanna address it because I wanna understand it. I wanna understand what the structure is and what is it doing? What's the purpose of it? I know that back in my days, it was, to protect your hood, nobody disrespect the hood. And not in a way of like ego of the hood, just nobody causing harms, nobody just doing like crazy stuff in the neighborhood. In our neighborhood. Not their own. And what I was thinking was the structure of it was when they said nobody mess with our hood to protect the neighborhood. I'm thinking that they really cared for their neighborhood. I'm thinking, okay, well, that's cool, that they taking lead in guardianship over their neighborhood. Now, my take on it is the structure of what I understand how, something went wrong, somebody shot somebody, they didn't like nobody, the retaliation, it keep going and going and going and going and going until the point that y'all killing the very neighborhood that you guys said you were, the whole fight was about. Y'all lost focus. It's so much of retaliation that y'all lost focus of the reason why you was fighting, because you loved the neighborhood, you cared about the hood. So in the means of that, you start selling drugs, in the neighborhood. I thought the point and the purpose was to protect the neighborhood, to build it up. So you started selling drugs in the neighborhood and doing a lot of disrespectful things for the very thing that you said you were protecting. You said this is my hood. Don't nobody mess with our hood and all this different stuff. The very thing you protecting, you turned on it too. Now I'm not here to cause fault or talk, point the finger at nobody. I'm always talking about me. I'm talking about me right now. So, what happened? How did y'all lose sight? When did y'all start protecting? Because if you go in somebody's neighborhood and shoot up somebody's neighborhood, of course they coming back to our neighborhood and shoot up our neighborhood. I'm just saying, like, well, when are we protecting? How are we doing that? What happened? Where did we lose sight? When I felt like if something go down and something go wrong and it be a murder, one side murders the other side, wouldn't the two head people come together and communicate? You think? It could get resolved that kind of way. Like, we talking about whole hoods. We got to understand, look, if we keep going back and forth, we gonna kill the hood. How many? Well, y'all got so many tattoos of dead homies and everything like that. But in the beginning, when it first happened, you couldn't resolve it. You don't have to have so many dead homies. The homies could have still been here. Something went wrong. Yes. Hey, you can wake up in the morning and on your way to work and get a flat. You ain't got a flat. Everybody else tires around because you got a flat. Something went wrong. I gotta fix it. And then remove the board with the nails that was in your pathway to be like, oh, I ran over that. Let me go ahead and fix that, pull that out so won't nobody else get flat tires. You know, that's how I think. I don't get so mad that I go and retaliate, and I don't even know what I'm retaliating about. I just know that we lost one. We lost somebody. And then, you know, y'all have homies that y'all know be on bull crap. Y'all know it. You know it be on bull crap, and then something happen or he get into something, and you be like, I gotta ride with. Hey, no, come on, let's. We gotta keep it real. Let's keep it righteous. Hey, he always on some bull crap. Let's hear the story out. Not from your own side, because you know how everybody, the homies, take up for somebody, you know, but really, in between y'all know that he always on some bull crap. Like, dude, you do too much. One of them guys. Like, you always doing too much. One of them. And then we resolve the issue and we move forward. We don't gotta have so many dead homies. Yeah, I'm a ride and everything like that. All right, well, you know, say he left some kids. You cared about him so much, take care of his children, not ride and kill more people to the point where you now somebody after you to kill you. You can't even look after your homie's kids. You love the hood, right? This is what we talking. We talking about loving the hood. This is what y'all say. I always hear it. Y'all throw up the signs, the block numbers, and everything. What are you on in the hood? See, when you love something, you pour into it and you build it up. We talking about kingdom business right now. We talking about empires. I don't know how to talk about nothing less than that. I'm just going to tell you and be honest. Call it what you want. Hey, I'm not stupid that low. I don't know how to talk. I don't know what they even talk about if it ain't kingdom business. That's why I can't even look down to talk about it. I don't know what that is. Okay. So, you love the hood, but you don't own nothing in it. See, let me give you me. I'm talking about me. This is my take on it. All right. This would be my thought and solution about my gang. If I had a gang, this is how kingdom business is ran. All right. So I love my hood. So we protect our hood. Somebody come over and disrespect it or what have you, we go to them. We come to an agreement. This is what we do. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. We can't go to war and not know what we warring about. We coming together talking. I see his take. He see my take. He don't agree on my take. I don't disagree on his take, or I disagree on his. He don't disagree on my. We can, all right. We can agree to disagree. Ain't harm in that. no harm in that. Long as ain't no blood spilled, we ain't into that. We ain't into that yet. It ain't got that far. Hey, you don't even have to spill the blood. The Most High karma comes back and do what it needs to do. We get so impatient. We don't want to wait on the Most High. We don't. We sit here and this nigga, he got to die today. He got to. You take things into your own hands, and when you do that, karma comes back on you. So I know in my gang, listen, this is what we gonna do because the wisdom of the kingdom is upon me. This is the head person. I'm the head person. We ain't doing that. This is what it is. Whatever. All right, we don't agree on that or whatever. Long as nobody get hurt, you know. So, you know, you protecting people, you respecting the neighborhood, you talking to hi Miss Connie, hi Miss Long. You know, we got the little kids in our neighborhood because we got a relationship in our neighborhood. You know, I'm talking about me, the gang that I'm in, you know, kingdom business, the empire. So we go, you know, summer youth jobs for our children, we pay that. What y'all do, y'all go and we'll have a schedule of all the grasses that need to get cut in our neighborhood. And that's what we do. We cut the grass, we remove the snow, we shovel the snow. We do things that need to be done for Miss Connie and Miss Long and all the other elders on the block. We shoveling snow. Hey, if they trash, we knocking on the door. Your trash need to be taken out. Because we loving our hood, we pouring back into our neighborhood. To the point where our relationships are so tight to where when they come into any situation with their taxes, we gonna know off top. You know, I ain't got the money to pay our tax. We got you. This is our neighborhood. We paying them taxes. We making sure that our foundation be solid. That means we owning our neighborhood. We got you on the taxes. That's us investing in our neighborhood. We said we love and we pouring into it. We got you. Any repairs need to be done. We see them. They'll come to us. Because these are like our aunties, our grandmas, our mama's best friends. These people been in our neighborhood so long, we have a relationship with them to where we can talk and we can see for ourselves. You ain't got, nobody got to tell you the grass need to be cut. We routine maintenance. This is how we do it. This is how the money flows in the neighborhood and we build. Now she having problem with her taxes. We pay her taxes. It's easy. This is the neighborhood. We keeping our neighborhood within us. We keeping it. So Miss Long died. We go over there. So what y'all doing with the house? Y'all gonna sell it or whatever? Let us know. Because we want to be the first one. We've been in this neighborhood so long. We keeping this land. Let us know. We'll let everybody know in our neighborhood. If you willing to sell whenever whenever it gets like that, hey, call us. We love our neighborhood. We gonna buy into it and we gonna pour into it. See, y'all killing and stuff. Y'all killing the neighborhood. Then y'all don't even live in there no more. Y'all don't own nothing no more. Y'all still repping it. Y'all repping for you. Y'all get it tatted and everything. but you don't own nothing in it. Whatever's needed in the neighborhood, you provide. Hey, you ain't got a laundromat within 4 to 5 blocks of your. Hey, good business idea. You need a store, a market. You don't even have to have. You don't have to have liquor license to get have things in a store to get everything that somebody needs: toilet paper, bread, milk, sodas. You know, the cereal, all the things that somebody would need from a neighborhood market. You know, just when they can't go to the grocery store. Something close. I just need go on up there and get me a quart of milk. Them things. We got gallons in the store too, but sometimes you do all that big shopping at the grocery store. This is when the fill-in from, the weeks. Invest in a liquor store. See, we represent the neighborhoods differently. The kingdom people, they build. Gentrification. How these foreigners come into your land and own something before you do it? You've been there all your life. How is that possible? But y'all the gang, y'all love y'all hood. You bring destruction upon you. You need to figure it out, cause you killing the very thing you love. It's not making sense to me. Because see, in my neighborhood, and I gang, we don't move like that. We're investing. We're investors. Money is money. Why wouldn't you want to sell it to me? They want to sell it to you because you've been taking care of it, but the whole time, your whole life, you got the kids over there pulling my trash. You got the kids cutting my grass. You got the kids shoveling snow, raking our leaves. We do that because we're building them to be business owners. You first have to be a worker, a laborer, to understand and know how to run a business. Because we love our neighborhood. This is what we do. So those kids, they grow up. When they grow up, they do the same thing. They're going to pour like we poured. You can't help but to do it because you only teach people you only can teach them what you know, what you've been taught. Whether good or bad. We always looking around in the neighborhood for potential. You riding by too many signs in your neighborhood that say for sale. It shouldn't even be no signs out. They came to you. Well, Mama getting old. We want to see was y'all interested in buying the house? We gonna go ahead and put her in a senior citizen because she can't, she can't really do what she supposed to do and all this stuff anymore. We've been cutting her grass. We've been shoveling her snow. We've been raking up leaves. We've been taking out her trash. We knew it was time that she would get older. We even go and get you need anything from the store? And we ask them and they give us a list and we go get them. We don't need no money. Especially if you in these streets. See, the plan was okay. You got to go back to the Oliver North scandal. You got to understand they exchanged guns for cocaine to pour in your neighborhood, setting you up for the failure. You could have took the game and flipped it. I know what I would have did. Then the ones that did, they seen the potential, the businessman who know how to run transactions to where it became lucrative. The money was, they watched you. Instead of you destroying yourself, you built on it. You built on the money. But what you did was you bought cars, you bought beat, you bought all this different stuff to floss in front of the neighborhood. Not to pour into it. This is all the money you made off the neighborhood, but you gonna floss. My kingdom don't go like that. We all gonna floss. In the manner of buying land, securing land. And then looking to enlarge our territory. Now we going outside the hood, buying land, building. We ain't buying guns. We don't got to. Because we had a negotiator when it was an issue came about, they handled that. We buying stuff outside of our neighborhood, enlarging our territory until we pass our hood. We got another hood. We're investing in our neighborhood, not destroying it. See, that's how kingdom minded people think. Always glass half empty, glass half full. I'm never selfish. I'm never just thinking about me. Never. And that led me into a fault. And it could. You have to be wise on giving so much away. So they traded the guns for the cocaine and brought it in our neighborhood, and then bow, there it was. Then they get mad at you for being successful, but you still dumb. With the cars and the beat and the jewelry and all that different stuff, you can have all that nice stuff. But stop putting the cart before the horse. You don't gotta buy that now. Invest until it flourishes to the point where, look, hey, I got this. Not only I got it, the whole neighborhood got it. We all looking good. You got people around there, handymans in the neighborhood. You know them. The certain Junebug. Oh, Junebug good at this and that. All right, well, when something go wrong, Junebug, go fix Miss Connie's furnace. How much it costs? We gonna pay you for the labor and everything like that. The furnace need to be fixed. people will leave the person who cared the most for them inheritance. Not saying it like it's just like okay, they always took care of me. I always did this. When I pass away, I might as well give it to them. They always took care of me. Ain't nobody lights off in the hood. The lights off in the whose? Not while we here. I'm talking about my gang. How I think. You know how you come on the block and everybody come on the block. Everybody come on the block. They sitting, they talking, they having a good time, sitting there talking. When you sitting there talking, you start talking about things going on, business, who kids doing this, who you talking about everything. Yeah, you know they said Miss Long sick. Oh, is she? All right, we need to get over there and see how we can help. Cause we love our neighborhood. Ain't nothing wrong with coming, hanging on the block in a socializing with a good manner. This your neighborhood. You feel safe. Y'all laughing. Y'all barbecuing. Your kids out there. Her kids. Your other homie kids is out there. Everybody. Before it's over, we barbecuing and having a conversation and putting our brilliant minds together on building. When something come up, yeah, we relaxing. But if a business opportunity cross our path, you know how people ride down the block and be like, yeah, they stop and they holler at you and they tell you something, you be like, oh, I ain't know that. For real? Then the round table come together, everybody come together and be like, hey, so you know, whatever. The liquor store up there is closing. They talking about they closing or whatever. Well, let's see how much they want for it. I'm just saying. If it's a hood worth killing for, it's a hood worth building. Y'all killing for it. You might as well be building. You doing all this killing. Ain't building nothing. Ain't own nothing. Ain't doing nothing. Just collecting more tats on your body. You ain't taking care of the kids of all the guys that's on there. When the last time you went over there and seen them? They gotta catch you at the liquor store if they come down. Driving down the block or somewhere. They your homies. You need to be taking care of them, making sure that they it's the right way, not training them up. Yeah, your daddy was a real shooter. Are you happy my dad is gone? Cause you telling me this for everybody, every kid, every boy want to be like his daddy. Not that's just a thing. Be like, yeah, stunting like my daddy, stunting like our dad. Everybody, the boys, they look up. I don't know, probably not no more. Cause so many of our men have failed their children, their sons. So we're accumulating land in our neighborhood to generate generational wealth for our children. So when you build this foundation and you show them the structure of how they take care of the neighborhood, how they do this, how they do that, when they get old enough, they set in place to train the next kid. And then that's when you lay back and you floss. That's when you drive the cars and everything. You floss. Y'all got an empire. Y'all got neighborhoods. Y'all own land. You can floss. You put in the work. Not passing the gun. Our kids, you want them to come out inheriting the beef of their father. How that's not a fresh start. That don't look good. You gonna tell him all about this and that and that, but don't tell him everything. Yeah, your daddy, he used to be on sometime, not sometime, all the time. All the time. He was always on something. He was a real jumper. He'd jump and do stuff for nothing. If you're going to tell him the truth. He was real angry because his dad wasn't in the household. So he was real angry, and he thought everything was disrespect. When that wasn't the truth. Tell their children the truth. Tell them. And he jumped, and from his action, he reaped karma. But see, in my gang, we built in so much. We didn't have. It wouldn't have just been time for that. It just wouldn't, because we wouldn't have been into the things that these other people are into. See, what we doing, we having trade schools within our community. It's always a lady that know how to cook. She's sending us dinners and everything. We getting the dinners and stuff from her. That's a business. Hey, sis, you ever thought about opening up a restaurant? Nah, I don't know if I could do that. Yes, you can. You can do that. We got some little helpers, Karen daughter Keisha, she can help you. Tata daughter Lashik, she can help you. They young, they ain't doing nothing. Not saying that they ain't doing nothing like that, but this is a way that we can teach them how to be skilled. We don't gotta send them to McDonald's for their first job. Help Miss Connie with these fish dinners. Help her with the chicken dinners. We got you. We gonna pay you to help her. Now that's business. Now, in the event that Miss Connie passed, we got the recipes, we got a business, now we got the restaurant. So now we got the houses, we got another hood, we got a neighborhood, we got another hood, we got a liquor store, and now we got a restaurant and the laundromat. I should say the market. I don't really care. Y'all go outside the neighborhood to get the liquor. We don't want it too close to the house because it'll destroy. I don't need liquor license. You know, it's free will. You just gonna go outside the hood and do it. We got older ladies. You know they love gardening and everything. I got these tomatoes. I'm frying. I'm gonna fry some fried green tomatoes. Tasha, come over Thursday. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna pull some collars too. I got okra. Do you want some in your greens? Hmm. Okay. So now we're gonna send Lashanda, Tyriel, Dava to go and learn how to garden. We'll pay them to do that. They already that's she like they auntie. So when she go over there and spend time with her auntie, which is every day, cause you in the neighborhood, they learning how to garden. We got a free garden. No, nobody got to go and get no produce from nowhere. Now we specifically have a lot that we growing vegetables and fruit, anything that'll grow. All we doing is once we learn the technique of how to grow, we can pour in different seeds. Now we got a community garden. We ain't spending money on fruits and vegetables. We don't. We don't have to. Why should we? When Miss Winters know how to garden. Why should we? This is my hood. This is type of gang that I raise. I don't know what y'all was doing with all the killing and all the stuff that I don't know what y'all was building over there. It seemed like y'all was tearing down. I don't gotta wear no rest in peace shirt in my neighborhood. We ain't really doing nothing like that. All we doing is every new business. Hey, we got t-shirts. We got t-shirts. We wearing a new business. That's what we doing. We over here building a kingdom, an empire. What the enemy meant for bad, you turn it into good. They dumped the drugs over here in your land. You were selling, all selfishly. Buying cars, jewelry, everything, while the very hood that you claim you was represent was dying. Our neighborhood produces life. So when the gardeners grow up and everything like that, Hey, want to buy a grocery store? Why not? Why not? See, we've been training them since they was little. Wasn't a lot of games. Y'all ain't sitting in no house and on no tablet. Not in my neighborhood. We not. We action people. You got a lot of time to play. Right now ain't the time to play. It's the time to build. You play when everything is done. Cart before the horse mentality. Where you going like that? The horse is gonna pull you backwards if you don't turn the horse in the right direction and get that thing right. You putting the cart in front of the horse and wondering why it won't go. I'm telling you, I do. I understand the retaliation thing. I seen how I got there and all this different stuff. I'm not talking about that because it go too far. That goes so far deep down in a whole different thing. If you love your hood, build it. I love me and everybody around me. Not just everybody around me. I love I love everybody. Like I don't I don't meet people with the thought of seeing what's the wrong thing in them. I look at people to see how I can pour into them. We got a grocery store, we got a garden, we got a laundry mat, a city market, two neighborhoods, a restaurant. We study building. These is people all in your neighborhood. You see these, you know the people who had a garden or had the tomatoes out in the front. You know you overlook that. Not loving on the hood, you overlook that. When you love something, you pay attention to it. I'm not going to miss out an opportunity on wisdom. I'm not. Sit down and listen and pay attention to what the elders is talking about. Usually they don't let you. They be like, get out of folks' conversation. We couldn't even be in the same room. But we got friends. They kids is our friends, so they gonna tell us what's going on in the house, and then you be like, Mama, did you know that the Jackie's gas is cut off? She be like, no, I ain't know that. Then everything get handled. You never got to do without. When you love your hood, nobody in the hood never has to do without. But keep in mind, we making sure that everyone in our hood is buying the house. Even if one come up for rent in the neighborhood, we whatever one of our people need a house, we calling them. Because we've been in this neighborhood so long, everybody is tightly knit. And whoever owns this house, we know them too. We building, we looking out. I'm telling you, if we be like, hey, little Tracy, he cold blooded with that ball. Be like, oh, he is. He tight like that. They be like, yeah, you got to check him out. We all going to the game. We going to the game. Cause now we pouring into him. We already seen him. We seen him coming up, always had the ball and everything like that. One of the guys in our neighborhood, he was a baller too. He seen him, he took him up. Every Wednesday they go and practice free throws. He helping him perfect his game. He get them Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And every day he's helping him practice different things. His layups. Tuesday layups. Wednesday free throws. Thursday 3-pointers. Faithfully. They come on the hood. He know where he gonna see him at. He always there. Hey, you ready? You know it's about that time for us to head to the gym. Oh, he good with sports conditioning. All right. Hey, let's see. Let's see what's around here. We can make out of a gym. Yeah, we can do all that. Yeah. We get a big enough spot. The girls, they can do Pilates workout, all this different stuff in the same gym, all the ones in the hood. We can have two stepping where they can learn how to two-step. We can do that. I think we can. You know, Roz, she always know how to two-step good. She need to teach them how to two-step. See if she can come down here on Mondays. We don't want them in there when the boys is in there doing their thing Wednesday through Thursdays because you know how that go. Well, no distractions. I'm talking about when you kingdom minded, all you know is how to build. So tell me what we got. We got our neighborhood. We got another neighborhood. We got a grocery store. We got a market, a city market. I mean, you know, near the hood market. We got the laundromat. We got the restaurant. We got the gym. What am I missing? We got the grocery store, laundromat, gym, restaurant, market. While everybody is owning their house. Now that's a hood. You're investing. Everybody has a role. Everybody knows their role. We're working like a machine. Nobody's losing. We teaching them how to be little entrepreneurs, like growing up. Like you learned the business when you was a kid. By the time you graduate, all it is entrepreneur. I mean, it's business. You being an entrepreneur as you learning the game. So now, after we get the gym up and he's ready and he's taking off, he's going to the NBA. Now we sending along. We don't need no outside agent. We got people who his daddy. That's his agent, cause he living. We in our hood, we didn't go out our gang banging. We wasn't shooting and all that different stuff. We wasn't doing none of that. We was building over here. Now he got his daddy on the side of him, giving him the best advice because it's out of love. Cause it's his son. He pouring into him. They ain't jumping for money prices because we've been building our whole life. We got money. We own 2 hoods. We own grocery store, restaurant. So we ain't jumping at the prices of nothing. We want to send him to a team that's fitting out of love. Not for the dollars. Because you can make all the dollars in the world and ain't happy on the team. We seen that. You remember I was out in the beginning. I had to bring you back. The government tried to set you up for failure by putting cocaine in your neighborhood. Now, how you did and what you did with it, that was on you. Not really in the sense of, I don't really want to say, because I am my brother's keeper. That was on us. How we chose to go about this thing. See, while you gang banging and you selling the drugs and you buying guns and cars and everything without any wisdom and doing everything, they come back and take all that stuff that you got and send you to jail. Now, this is the part I don't get. This is the part that really pissed me off. After I was successful in the game that you gave me to play, you got mad and shut the game down and took everything and then said it was illegal. Well, if it was illegal when you brought it over here, when you did the Oliver North scandal and you traded the guns for the stuff to drop in our neighborhood to kill us. It's a whole lot of illegalness in that. Then you go and change laws in the midst of stuff to make it to where you can incarcerate me for playing the game that you gave me and you seen I was winning. You had us to be your drug dealers. You had us to do this. To be your drug dealers and then go, I don't. Well, okay. Let's go back and incarcerate everybody that has something to do with the Oliver North scandal government. You conspired. The government conspired. That's conspiracy. It's entrapment. You brought something here and set it there, and then what they did with it, you gonna make it illegal. It wasn't even supposed to be there. speak on that. Then the biggest part of the scam is when they arrest you, your judge and your prosecutor owns a private facility to where they sentence you for 10 years getting paid $30,000 a year per person for housing. Conflict of interest, maybe? The very same person who prosecuted me, the judge overseeing it. Oh, that what? Hella entrapment from Oliver North, from the use of him. Hella entrapment. How you gonna have these laws set in place and do all these things when y'all committing a crime? Y'all are committing the crime. But see, the Bloods and Crips, the gangs that's fighting all over the hood, killing and everything, like y'all got so caught up in y'all feelings about getting your lick back that you ain't even see that you got played. That was even a setup. That was a distraction. What if I told you that some of the police officers killed some of y'all homies and made it look like the other rival gang did it to keep y'all distracted? I'm just saying, what if I told you that? Would you believe me? Y'all keep on forgetting that we really up against all nations against us. You can see that because hey, a different people could get caught with the same crime. Hey, when I was in prison, I'll go and see somebody else's. They'll show me their indictment and everything, the same thing, different color nation, not a melanin people, a melanated person, people. See, they indictment everything like that. How you get more time than them? Criminal history different, everything. You like, hey, what's going on with this? Like, looking like that's all you got? They always up against you. So instead of tearing your hood down, build it up. You concentrating on the wrong thing. Y'all doing all this, they taking you, you giving them a reason to keep you up longer because you got your lick back 5 times, and they somehow come to find out that you did. Now they done took everything that you made and getting paid off of you having life in prison in their private facilities. Some of these laws is illegal. Look at them when they locking up everybody. You like, God, everybody in jail. Then some people was begged to do. Nah, not everybody. Only the only ones. Hey, shut your mouth if you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know it. I know it. I've been there. Shut your damn mouth. You hope and want to believe that what they say is true and what they say is right when they charge somebody. Corruption to the highest level. The very people who's making the laws. You building your hood wrong. Your gang is out of order. You know, when you was little, you sitting on the block, y'all kids like, when I grow up, I'm gonna have a lot of money. We gonna do this and that. You know, y'all planning. You know. But we lost focus. With this game. This game that they had us playing. Causing the gangs to start banging. And lost sight of the kids that was sitting on the block talking about what they wanted to do. Now you done lost so many homies, you can't even remember what you thought about when you was a kid talking on the block with them. That you wanted the big house, that you wanted to own this, that you wanted to own your own business, work for yourself, do all these great things. It was something that was like, I just want a nice car. Hold on.